We're getting ready to move in with each other. I want nothing more than to start a family with her and spend the rest of my life with her. We went on a short vacation last week, and when we returned, she gave me her phone to look at some photos of the trip. But some photos caught my eye. Some photos that I really shouldn't be seeing of her and a previous boyfriend. There she is.
Oh boy.
There she is, the love of my life. There she is, the love of my life, trying to get her mouth around the biggest I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a like this. I'm talking bigger than 2 Coke cans stacked on top of each other, longer and thicker than that.
Bloody hell.
As far.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
We're sticking with that, are we? From last week? That's
Yes.
how we're going to introduce our podcast now every single week.
I think so. I think that'll be our
God.
thing. It'll be our thing that I stole from another thing.
What do you mean? That was an original thought.
Sorry, it wasn't original. I thought you're right. Dude.
Welcome back. Jesus.
Mine dropped up a lot too when I poured it.
Is it
as
the
well.
beer, or did you take it around in the car or something?
I don't know, mine's just in the car.
Okay. Well, welcome back to this week's episode of the Six Pack Podcast. We've got your hosts Alex and Aaron here again, of course.
We do.
What are we
Cracker
doing?
of a pour. We're drinking Bluey today. It was at BWS. I've never seen it before.
Never seen it before either.
I told my girlfriend we were drinking Bluey, and she said, "Are you going to make a joke about the TV show?" And I was like, can't even think of a joke to make it with the TV show. It's not a dog in Bluey, is it? It's a whatever the hell it is.
It's a dog.
Is it?
It is a dog.
Ah. Well, this dog looks different to that.
See,
dog,
the thing with Bluey, so the dog Bluey is obviously blue, but there's another dog which is orange, but it's named not Orangey. I thought it would be really funny if it was Bluey and Orangey.
Yeah. Well, Bluey's like a fucking chick, eh? Bluey's not a bloke.
Is Bluey a chick?
Yeah, Bluey's a girl.
Oh.
That was surprising when I first discovered that
Yeah.
too.
We have a special guest this week.
Cat.
We've got Billy.
We open the blind a little bit. So yeah, I guess let's roll into it, huh? How was your week?
Good big. I had like a work conference past week, so I was out and about. I was presenting and socialising and everything over the past 5-6 days, and we filmed podcasts last Monday. Then I had a dinner and drinks on the Tuesday, and then we had dinner and drinks on the Wednesday, and then that turned into going out. So it was a Wednesday night, and we went out till like 3 a.m. One of the last text messages I texted my girlfriend was, "I love bed." I was like, "Can't wait for you to come home and cuddle. I love bed." I was, and then Thursday was a rough day, and then Friday I had another event. So then it was drinks again on Friday. Saturday I slept, and then Sunday I had another event in which I had a little altercation. Scheming. Yeah. But other than that, it was good. Very my social battery is like at 0 right now. And these beers are going down like fucking lead.
It's a good thing these are lighter beers, probably. Or is it?
It's a lighter beer, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Well, no, it is a lighter beer, but I said, is it a good thing? That's what I meant.
Oh. Alright. Okay. How's your week been?
You never answered my fucking
What was the question?
Is it a good thing that it's a lighter beer? Does it help?
It's neither here nor there, really.
Fair enough. My week was alright. Didn't really. Not
You're wearing high vis, you shaved your beard.
I did. I shaved, which seems to be a point of discussion for everyone who sees me. I've shaved, so I look 12 again.
Well, because it was getting to the point where your beard was actually, you had more hair on your beard than you did on your head.
Yeah, it was actually at that point. It pisses me off when it gets too long, so it's real itchy.
Why don't you maintain it.
Yeah, Bree suggested that as well, and I'm gonna say
Because,
the same
like-
thing I said to you, that I said I'm not fucking bothered to do that, right?
But like, you know how easy it is. Like, let you have a razor. You set it on a setting, and like you would actually have a
the
good
same.
point.
I've had this discussion already with Bree. So here's an idea. How about you shoved it up your ass?
Mate, if your best friend and your girlfriend saying do this, it's probably you should take
Yeah,
them
no,
advice
I'm saying
on board.
that. Sure, if you want to do it, I say to her, if you want to do it for me, then yeah, sure. I'm not fucking doing it.
God.
I'd rather just shave it all off.
God.
Because it's never gonna look even. Like if I do it. Like
What
if
do
I
you
went
mean?
to a bar, if one day if I can afford to go to a barber and get it done there, then I'll maintain it. All right. But I'm not doing it myself.
Well, like, it is not that difficult. I'm new to this whole beard thing. I didn't used to have a beard. I'm not even done
What do you
yet.
mean? Yours is not fucking maintained. You got strays everywhere.
Well,
that is not maintained.
No, it's because I was running my hand short before. But all I do is just get a razor and just cut it all to the same length.
Yeah, and you've done a shit job because it's not all the same length.
It's better than what yours was.
Mine was even though. It
I
was
don't-
evenly long, but now it's evenly short. But yours, I maintained it, but I got bits here and bits there.
That's
and
not
like-
true at all. It's great. It's just because it hasn't fully grown into it.
Yeah. So why do you maintain it? You've got to grow it out first.
Yeah, but like I can keep it at a length that I want it to, because it tends to grow here more than anything. And I have these.
So
two
how much
little
length
patches.
is this now? Is this what we're going since high school? Through
Oh,
high school,
fuck
so
off.
2018.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, the joke's turned from me not having a beard to me how long it's taken me to grow said beard. Gosh.
Anywho, my week was alright. Nothing really too fancy. I went to golf on Saturday. It pissed down with rain the whole time, but it was so fucking hot last week that honestly I wasn't
Oh,
that
it was hot.
disappointed with the rain. So
It was very hot.
yeah,
It was and just humid too. It was like 80-90%
yeah,
humidity.
it was fucking miserable.
Yeah.
I remember there was even at like one of the nights that like feels like didn't get below like 33 degrees. You'd have to have the air conditioner on like all night.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's going to be a high electricity bill.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help already that half the time I come here and the fan outside is always going. Who even turns that fan on?
Well, because the thing is, the difficult thing about this fan is off doesn't actually mean off.
Ah.
Like, I think it's like 2 means off.
I think right now it's set to off.
Which is not done.
Okay, maybe not. I can't really tell.
No, definitely would not be.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets a high power bill coming your way.
Yeah.
Let me just flush the screen up.
Was that good?
Huh?
Was that good?
The intro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bare minimum at least like the banter we had about the beard thing. I don't think it was perfect, but it was also not bad enough that I want to redo it because I liked parts of it at least.
Okay.
I feel like the intros are the most awkward bit. But again, I think that's just something that will come with time. Right. You tap the thing when you're ready.
I'll introduce a new segment as well.
Yeah. This is your baby.
Alright, so we're starting a new segment today. We're going to kind of do like a new interactive sort of reaction segment of the podcast. Like, we're going to change it up each kind of week and not the same thing each time. But today, you know what we're doing today, Aaron?
No, I don't. What are we doing today?
Today we're going to be reading some subreddits from a particular subreddit called Today I Fucked Up. And then it goes into a story about how indeed
Okay.
they fucked up. So the first one is titled, and look, you may know this. Like, this subreddit blew up about 5 months ago.
I've heard of this subject.
Yeah,
Holy crap, holy.
it's definitely the beers.
Yeah. You think after the first and the second one that I potentially would have learnt, but apparently not. I'm going to pour it, and then if you just excuse me for a moment, I'm going to
Drink it off the fucking table like the little slut that you are.
I'm not drinking it.
Drink it off the fucking table right now. Do
No,
it.
I'm not doing that.
Why not?
Fuck that. When was the last time you cleaned this table?
It's extra flavour. Drink it off the fucking. Don't use a tea towel.
Fuck.
Oh my god, there's paper towel right there.
Oh, I grabbed the tea towel, didn't I?
Oh god.
Table nice and clean. I'm going to keep this here now though because, well maybe less out of the shot.
Let's take it out of frame.
Because statistically it's likely that one of us is going to do that again. Anywho.
Okay. Oh god, this beer sucks. Anyway, so you may know this subreddit, you may know this story in particular. It corresponds to a very similar song, or corresponds to a song called Seabat. I will link Seabat in the description. I don't think I can play it. I don't think I can play it. I'll get copyrighted.
Potentially copyrighted.
Maybe.
But no, it's not worth it because I saw that if we even get one strike, that's
gone.
Yeah, done.
But anyway, so it's going to be in the description. I'll put a little link to it. You probably heard the song before.
Can you give us a hum of what it sounds like? Because then that's technically a parody.
You know? Yeah, that was pretty accurate, I feel like. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. Glad there's an echo.
For legal reasons, that was a parody.
But anyway, this is about that song and how this kind of blew up. So the title is called, today I fucked up, my girlfriend of 2 years told me that music that I play during sex is weird and a major turn off. So Aaron has no idea. He hasn't read this. He had no idea what I'm going to talk about the story. So feel free to interrupt with your little reactions. A little backstory. When I first started having sex, I researched into ways to be better as I was a little stiff. Well, it's a good start, really.
Yeah.
And pretty much had no idea what I was doing. I read online that you can play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched love making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. There are a few songs in the playlist, however there is one song in particular which actually happens to be my favourite, that my girlfriend hates and says is a major turn off for her. I don't understand why it has taken her 2 years to tell me that she hates this song. It's a good love-making song with a good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is because I could have possibly asked her if she likes the playlist or any songs that she'd like to change or add, but to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has just been ruined by the music, has left the whole situation feeling awkward, and I'm a bit annoyed. I pretty much played this tune every single time, so the amount of times she must not have been enjoying it when the complete opposite is annoying, but also embarrassing in ways. Not to mention my previous partners, how have they never complained about the song, so maybe it's just a her thing.
I feel like, though, it wouldn't be that bad, though, if she hadn't whinged about it in, like, 2 years.
Really?
I feel like if it was my girlfriend, she would have whinged about it straight away. Well, I don't really listen to music.
But, like, I don't know, maybe it's one of those relationships where she doesn't feel comfortable talking.
Yeah.
And clearly this man has had his issues in the past, so maybe she's trying to be nice.
See, I like it to be dead silent so we can all get immersed in the experience.
Well, it's fucked up the relationship, to be honest, because the sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head.
What?
Do you reckon he's humming? Like, do you reckon he's like,
Yeah.
like she's like,
But what rhythm would you even?
That's what I'm trying to fathom. Like, just like little quick ones.
Yeah, I guess.
That's kind of impressive, to be honest.
Yeah.
What is this girl?
There's no,
What
like-
is this girl complaining about?
There's no like constant beat to it. That's
Yeah.
the problem. It's not like because you know how they say when you're doing CPR, it's like you do it to staying alive, like staying alive.
See, now that's kind of like a
Staying
rhythm I
alive.
feel like I could get.
Then you
behind.
got like yeah, that one's.
Pro tip: do not do CPR while
don't do it
listening
to
to
that song.
Seabat.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought this song was perfect. Oh, wait, so yeah. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune and playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. I thought the song was perfect, and I always thrust along with the tune, and it feels, and I feel it gives me the perfect rhythm for doing the deed. I usually bust to this song and find it devastating. She hates the songs. She hates my love-making tunes and didn't tell me for over 2 years, making sex now awkward. What's your opinion, Aaron? Do you reckon
I've got question number 1. Where in that article did it actually say what the song was?
They've linked the song.
Oh, okay.
They're like, there's a
But he
link at the
never
bottom that says-
expressively said it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You probably want someone to tell you a bit earlier than 2 years. I wouldn't think it'd be awkward though. But that's just me.
It's the I usually bust at this song.
Yeah, I usually bust this song.
Do you reckon like he like is like the chorus? He peaks at the chorus. Like, at what point? I have so many questions. Okay, top comment is actually, do we think he's lying? Do you think this is a cat, or do you think this is telling the truth?
Nah, people are fucking weird.
Okay.
It's a bit of a weird song to even like think of because I just don't understand. It just doesn't have a typical beat that you get out of a normal song. Like there's just no rhythm to it.
No,
it's
it's
just
not.
random as hell.
No.
So but the thing is as well, people, this is the sort of shit that people do.
I'm still trying to.
Yeah, imagine
I'll
it.
test it. Let's find out.
Science experiment.
Science experiment. So the top comment is, no way can someone be this clueless. No way, I refuse to believe it. First, you shouldn't be playing the same song every time that you bang. Second, it should never be this song. It's absurd that this was even thought of, if not a joke or not.
Does the dude reply?
No, he doesn't.
Oh.
I think my man his name's Tyler.
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 Oh, I thought his name's fucking Tyler. Then yeah, this dude is a weird cunt then for sure.
I listened to that song and literally had tears in my eyes from cracking up. Thank you for making my day, and my sympathies, dude, for the absolute roasting you were getting and will continue in this comment section. As to why she didn't say anything, I clearly assumed she was hoping you'd get tired of it or eventually change your playlist so she wouldn't have to tell you herself and make things awkward.
Albeit,
Agreed, 2 years is a long time.
we're probably thinking of we're thinking of the main part of the song.
This man literally fucked his girlfriend to robot dolphin sounds.
The hell's robot dolphins now?
Seabed, apparently. If you think about it.
Ah. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
good point.
Fucking dying robot dolphin sounds.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much, eh?
This sounds like an inflatable clown toy falling down the stairs. Post the whole playlist, you coward.
Yeah, if that's well, no, because that's the top. Well, I guess that's the big cheese. That's the song you're nuts to.
What the fuck made you think this was a love-making song? This is some shit Plankton would play while fucking his computer wife. Bro, fucks like a dial-up modem.
I like the Plankton one.
Oh, God.
I wonder how Plankton is going these days.
Oh, my God. I'm dying the idea of this guy using music as a thrusting metronome. Anyway.
Well, I feel like I don't know though. Like,
Have you ever used music?
Like before, not really though. Normally I put like a TV show on, or it's just some TV show going.
What'd you go
Just a
to
random
TV
one.
show?
The Big Bang Theory was for a while. The Big Bang Theory, back when my girlfriend still lived because we live together now. Back when she still lived at home, our go-to always when we were at her would be The Big Bang Theory. Mainly because I didn't really like The Big Bang Theory. But there would be some times though when we'd be going at it and there would be a line or something in The Big Bang Theory that would crack me up and I'd just stop and start laughing at something on the TV.
It's dual entertainment.
But like I was a bit of, because I'm not really that big of a fan of The Big Bang Theory, so that's why I always put it on, because then I wouldn't really, it's rare that I actually stop and laugh at anything that they say.
But
Sometimes they get me.
But sometimes they get you.
Oh, Leonard, I can't believe you left your socks in the bathroom again.
Meanwhile, Aaron's
Yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you?
I have done Family Guy a number of times.
You've done, well no, the music part.
Oh.
Do you know what's the music? That was your
I've
original
done.
fucking question.
I've done. It's not my go-to, no. But I
Why
have
Family Guy?
done. A similar thing. It's background noise. I don't.
Because you don't like it, so you
No,
don't
I don't
laugh at
dislike it. Like I'm not really like I don't really usually have anything on. But I have Transformers. The movie Transformers is the recent one. It's on Netflix at the moment.
The movie. Was it one of the original ones with Shia LaBeouf in it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually seen a whole Transformers movie.
They're alright. But no,
Are
so
they?
sometimes with the
It's
Family
got Megan
Guy,
Fox in it too.
it does.
Is that the part that
No,
gets you?
I'm not allowed to comment on this.
Oh. Has it come up before?
No, it hasn't.
Oh.
But with the Family Guy, I have had to switch it off. Like sometimes, you just kind of progresses and that's what happens. But there were points where I'd have to actually like stop, turn off the TV because it's like Peter fighting a fucking fluffy chicken.
Yeah. I
And
feel
was
like you need
and I'm
something in the background that's like,
not too intense.
yeah, I think like Family Guy is probably too not.
Yeah.
Like that's why I think The Big Bang Theory was good because
Mm.
it's just not funny. So the NBA.
NBA, good basketball.
Yeah, I'm a big NBA fan, Miami Heat supporter. What about you, Alex? Do you like the NBA?
I don't watch sport.
You don't watch sport.
I don't watch sport unless it's live.
Do you have a team that you even like in the NBA?
I used to be a Cleveland Cavs.
When LeBron played for him?
Yeah. Yeah. Before that, I was Miami Heat.
You fucking idiot. You seriously? So you just wherever LeBron went?
Pretty much. Oh yeah. I don't really have much of an opinion. Look, I play basketball. I played.
Seriously?
I don't have time.
No, but well, I'm more not judging that part. I'm judging the fact that you just followed LeBron around everywhere. You just
I was
suck.
like I was a teenager.
So it was
If
you.
someone goes, "What's your favorite basketball team?" I'd just be like,
So did you? Whenever you went and played your basketball matches, did you just envision yourself as a white LeBron? what?
LeBron.
LeBron. LeBron, but you're what? Probably a good half a meter shorter and
Definitely not as handsome.
definitely not as handsome. I don't know. LeBron's not really that handsome, I reckon. Anywho, big Miami Heat supporter, born and bred. Well, ever since I got into NBA a few years ago.
You're a Miami Heat.
Yeah, I love Miami Heat.
Oh, well, then what are you fucking whinging about me?
I didn't go for it. I only got into NBA like 3 years ago.
Mm.
Back when I still lived in... No,
Oh,
more.
for fuck's sake!
You fucking knew what was going to happen.
But I've just saved it.
You did. You
What
did
did you do to
literally...
these beers?
I don't know. I must have when I was getting them out of the car or something.
This
This is terrible.
is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah. Well, actually, next time I open one, I'm going to do the cut thing again.
See if it does.
See if it does. It's too late. But yeah, big NBA fan. Big bit of news though out of this morning. Got Kyrie Irving.
I do
going
know,
from the
yeah.
Nets to the Mavs.
Really?
Yep. So we paired up with Luka now. There, they traded Dinwiddie and I can't remember who the other one was. In the three, it was Dinwiddie, someone else. Oh no, it was Dorian Finney. It was Dinwiddie, Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and 3 picks. But the picks weren't until fucking 2027 and 2029. So, but Irving wanted to go to the Lakers, and be reunited with LeBron.
Yeah.
And Lakers actually offered. I think we're willing to throw out a bit.
The Lakers aren't doing that well at the moment.
No,
are
they're
they?
doing shocking. And
Yeah.
LeBron's only really got. LeBron's actually looks like he's gonna break the NBA all-time scoring record in his next match against OKC. Well, he's got to score like nearly. I think it's nearly 40 points. It's like 38 points.
So he's playing okay.
Yeah, but tickets. So LeBron's got like next match they reckon he's going to break the record, but he's got to score like 38 points or something. But tickets to that match were selling for like $100,000.
Really?
So I really hope he doesn't do it at that match, just to spite the people who spent that fucking much on tickets.
Jesus.
Because then the next match, the people who then bought those tickets for like the normal price of NBA tickets, they'll be able to sell their tickets for like 100 times.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So I hope he doesn't do it, because that'd be really funny.
He just sits on the bench the whole time.
Yeah. Or like no, like he'll play the full match, but I reckon what they'll be doing though is feeding him. Like they'll be, if there's anything they get out of that match, they'll be getting him the points.
Yeah.
I reckon at least. But yeah, you got Irving going to Mavs. He aren't doing all that great this year.
Mm.
Tyler was better off the bench.
Mm.
He just isn't as good
Yeah.
off as a starter this year. What do you think, Alex?
Go sports. Go sports. That's what I say. No, like I actually did enjoy watching basketball like a little bit. I should just don't have the time for it.
I don't really watch many matches. I'm just a big follower of it. I want to go see one live in the US though.
Yeah.
At least the Miami game.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the dream.
No, like basketball was always like my favorite sport to play. but I just didn't watch it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd rather play it than watch it. I have considered getting back into it. Would you be interested in starting a social basketball team?
I don't know if I have fucking time.
Oh.
I got golf, mate. That's my sport. I don't have time for another sport. So, what was it like when you played basketball?
It was good fun. I really liked it. I wasn't fantastic. I was the best out of like the worst teams. There was 2 teams in the school.
Is this when you played for Redacted?
Yes, I played for them. No, it was when I
Or when you played
school.
for Redacted?
It was when I played in high school. Well, I played in both, but it was when I played. Well, actually, it was basically the same.
So which one, Redacted or Redacted?
I don't understand what you want from me after this statement. Played in high school. Yeah, it was good fun. Then, yeah, it hit. I was about 16, and then I stopped. Just didn't have time anymore. Focused on academics.
Puss.
A little bit. The books.
The books.
The books in the box.
It's like the birds and the bees.
No, like I just ran out of time. I've been wanting to pick it up again, but I haven't. Would you be interested in joining a social basketball team?
Nah. I got too much shit on. Also, we live like an hour, nearly an hour
We can
away.
meet halfway. Maybe there's something like.
Probably. But no, I'm not interested. So go fuck yourself.
Apparently. Alright. No. Cost of living. It has been ridiculous, I feel like, buying things these days. Like a $20 shop has now become a fucking $50 shop.
I remember like
It's
during
become a
COVID, it
$70
was
shop.
so much fucking better than this.
Well, it's because we're paying the price of that, right?
Like at least now we can get out and do shit again, but everything's just more
You
expensive.
can't get out and do shit because you can't afford
Yeah,
it.
exactly. No, well, me
Like-
and you, we used to go down. Well, like before, after we filmed this, we go to the pub and we can't do that anymore.
We definitely still can.
We can.
And
Because I'm at TAFE and I don't get paid for that, I don't have as much income coming in as I did before, so I just sort of have to watch my spending a little bit. So instead we're having some chicken Kievs for dinner that I bought from Woolworths.
delightful. that are like tiny little chicken tenders.
Yeah, I didn't even buy the good chicken
You
Kievs.
didn't even get the good ones. You didn't even get the fresh ones. You got the frozen ones. Anyway, but yeah, no, like it has been nuts, and it's very tough to match inflation, especially when wages don't go up
Yeah.
as well, right? Like, and like prices are likely not going to come down.
No, I think it's just sort of it now. It'll more be now if wages follow.
Yeah,
Has just have to follow suit.
yeah.
Because like even fuel, it's been a bit better lately, but I've noticed now petrol stations are starting to get back above $2 again.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it above $2.
In where I go to TAFE, it's fucking nearly $2.10 for
Really?
unleaded. Yep.
It was
So
like
it's about to
170.
it's about to spike everywhere
Right,
again.
Yeah, so I need to go.
Once one goes, they all go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No, like it is because I was talking with a few people and they're saying because of companies not making as much profit as they usually do based on inflation and cost of goods, that prices are not going to go down even if like cost of goods goes down.
Yeah.
So like what will come down is like the cost to supply, but the actual price that they sell it at will not come down.
No, I think this will probably be it now, really.
Because companies are trying to then make up the money lost
Yeah.
in the past few years, which is fucking terrible for us.
It'll just have to be the money we earn that follows suit.
Yeah, house prices.
They'll start to come down.
They
a little
come
bit.
down a bit.
Yeah, it's not because that's because of interest rates though. It's
Yeah.
a bit of a double-edged sword.
Yeah,
Because you have to pay. You end up paying like about
Stupid
3%
amounts,
now
yeah.
just with your interest rates on your loan. So
yeah.
it's not ideal either way.
No, but we definitely have seen discretionary spending and stuff come down
Yeah.
tenfold. Do you get? Do you order delivery much?
Like what do you mean?
Like delivery food?
Oh, here and there.
Mm.
Not heaps.
Mm.
It's only if like I don't know. I go pretty lazy to order delivery. It's got to be like because I got people over or I'm really doing something.
Yeah, something you got to stick to.
Or I've been drinking is probably another big factor.
Yeah,
Can't drive.
yeah, yeah. At least it's good for me. I can just walk to the pub.
Yeah.
But no, like I imagine deliveries come off quite a bit because of people not wanting to spend as much on delivery fees and things
It's
like
actually not been that bad. I haven't really noticed that big a difference between now and before.
that.
I suppose a lot of people probably still lazy and earn enough.
It's
to-
definitely calmed down.
Yeah, I'd agree that it's not as good as it was over COVID, but it's not awful either. But it's hard to say, I guess, because I don't know if less people are being delivery drivers either.
That's
That
true.
could be another factor.
Especially because the job market's so hot as well.
Yeah, like they're able to get a better job than have to fucking deliver Uber Eats.
Yeah, well, because it's literally like in some industries, it's like if you can breathe, you've got
Yeah,
a job.
exactly.
If you can sign your name, if you can sign the contract, you've got a job.
Yeah, a lot of places nowadays, you go in for an interview and they just offer you something on the spot. That's what I was noticing when I was going for interviews.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, I'm sort of at a point where I want to do specific shit. I don't want to just end up. I'm too young to get stuck in the industry now for a while. Like
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, exactly. Work in marketing when I'm an engineer. I'm studying for an engineering degree. Nah, it's all good. It's all business experience.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully it does come down. But it's not. I don't think it's
It's not
going
going to.
But hopefully the thing is hopefully wages go to match.
It hurts. It hurts seeing fuel spike up $2 again. I thought might have been done with that at least.
I just hate going to the shops now.
Yeah, it's depressing.
Like, literally, it's very unlikely if I get a shop for the next couple of days, like my partner and I, that I spend less than $90.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a big chunk of your income.
It is. Like it's probably.
And like,
gone
I earn
up.
a pretty decent wage, and that I'm still like, oh.
It's mainly just like meat and stuff. Even it's probably the big killers. Like
Yeah.
your actual meals.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
you just want
also,
to live off fruit, vegetables, like fucking pasta. You could probably beep out praying not too much more.
just
But
keep ordering chicken noodles.
yeah,
Chicken noodles,
Yeah.
if you hate your health, if you hate
Yeah.
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Alright, before we roll back into the next part of this, I'm going to do another little test. So, a few days ago, or last week, I tried to, if you recall, tap on the can to stop it blowing up everywhere.
Video will be up on our Shorts channel. I'll link in the description. So it'll also be on our Vlogs channel as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to try that again right now. Because as you've seen, every beer we've opened this evening has flopped up everywhere.
I'm blaming it on the beer.
Alright. I'm even so confident that I'm going to shake it up a little bit extra. Mainly also because this isn't for me, it's for you.
Oh, it is my beer.
So this time I'm going to tap on the lid
Do
again.
explain it.
So my theory is if you tap on the lid, it sort of like settles all the gases and that it doesn't end up blowing up everywhere.
Which
you
is
can
a
see
load of
right,
bullshit.
you can see right now all these bubbles. It's helping the pressure not be as bad. So I'm going to tap on it.
Explain
extra.
that, scientists.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to open this and it's not going to blow up.
Yep, it's definitely blowing up. Can you close it, you tosser? That's even worse because you shook it. Alright, you're two for 0 now.
0 for 2.
You're 0 for 2.
2 for 0.
You're 0 for 2.
Fuck.
I have to burn that tea towel now. Keep that tea towel away from flammable.
Bowl up the teeth.
What?
Bowl up the teeth. Fuck's sake. I don't know why it's not been working lately. I've had such a good success rate with it.
I think it's a load of horseshit.
I guess it must be. That's really the only conclusion we can draw anymore.
Yeah, you're 0 for 2. You're 2 for 0. Alright, so our next segment is going to be another Reddit story. This one, Aaron has no idea about it. It's a very edgy story. And it's from... it's another post in the same subreddit called Today I Fucked Up. And the title is Swiping on My Girlfriend's Phone, NSFW, which means not safe for work.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. I thought it meant not so...
Suitable for women.
not so far wood.
Anyway, so this happened a few days ago, and I'm still not sure. I don't know how much of this I'll have to bleep out, and I'm still not sure I'm 100% ready to tell the story, but here goes. I've been with my girlfriend for about a year, and I already know she's the love of my life. It's a very sweet start to the story. She's perfect for me, we're perfect for each other. We're getting ready to move in with each other, and I want nothing more than to start a family with her. See, I didn't actually read this whole story before I started reading it. Like, I skimmed through it before. It's actually a very wholesome start for where I know it's going to go. We're getting ready to move in with each other. I want nothing more than to start a family with her and spend the rest of my life with her. We went on a short vacation last week, and when we returned, she gave me her phone to look at some photos of the trip. She went to the bathroom while I had her phone, and as I was scrolling through the pictures, kind of jumped to a period that was about a year and a half ago. If you have an iPhone, you know what I'm talking about. You scroll a little bit too fast, and all of a sudden you're back at the start of the photo album. It's annoying as hell.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. But some photos caught my eye. Some photos that I really shouldn't be seeing of her and a previous boyfriend. There she is.
Oh boy.
There she is, the love of my life. There she is, the love of my life, trying to get her mouth around the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life. I've watched porn, a lot. I've never seen a dick like this. I'm talking bigger than 2 Coke cans stacked on top of each other, longer and thicker than that.
Bloody hell.
As far as I could tell, she was even unable to get her teeth around it. I could see another thumbnail of her comparing the size of his dick to her forearm with a look of wonder and glee on her face. I closed the pictures and I've acted like nothing has happened, but I cannot get these images out of my mind. I've never been self-conscious about my dick size before. In fact, if you believe the stats, I'm significantly above average, but this has destroyed my self-esteem. We haven't had sex since. I can't concentrate. I can't concentrate on my work. I just wish I'd never seen those damn pictures. Update. There's a lot of people assuming that this was a one-night stand. It wasn't. She was with this guy for 3 years.
Interesting.
How would that make you feel if you were in that situation?
Probably pretty similar. I'd have to bring it up, see. I couldn't just keep it to myself.
Would you feel emasculated?
Probably, yeah. 2 fucking Coke cans. Like this isn't even...
You have a relatively small forearm, and that's
I know,
huge.
my wrist is tiny. Hell, I'll compare my forearm to this beer bottle. At least then that's a standard fucking unit of measurement. I'm 5'10" and I have, statistically, my hands are tiny. Hell, we'll compare hands, just for the point. Small fucking hands.
I have very big hands, though.
Yeah, you have like above average hands and I have smaller than average hands.
So what would you do in that situation? You'd bring
I'd
it
have to
up?
bring it up. I couldn't just deal with it. It would eat away at me.
How would you bring it up, though? What would be your first sentence?
I was like, I was looking at the photos and I saw you had all these weird shit like, from a year and a half ago. Why do you still even have those?
Yeah, would you be mad that she still had them?
Yeah, I'd be more mad about that fact than anything else. I wouldn't care about the other shit. I wouldn't care about that. Well, yeah, like that's the thing. It wouldn't be the fact that it happened because it's a year and a half ago. It is what it is. But yeah, it would be the fact she still had them that would probably piss me more, I suppose.
Yeah, fair enough. Top comment is, I can show you my tiny ass dick if that makes you feel better, bro. The real MVP. You have an ass dick? Luckily, I just have the one. Maybe I thought it was just perspective. I always thought I had a huge dick. Turns out I just have really tiny hands.
Yeah. But yeah, what would you do?
I feel pretty emasculated by it. Like, I like to think I'm going okay, but 2
fucking
Coke.
Coke cans.
That's
Bloody
like,
hell.
boom, boom.
Yeah.
That's a thick ass boy.
Yeah, I know. That's fucked.
But yeah, I'd be in a similar situation. I feel like it'd be like the why do you still have it versus the prior experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing though. Like you see that and it would haunt you for life.
It would haunt you for life.
Yeah.
Would you think it's breakup worthy?
Nah, probably not. But it would take a while to get over.
Mm.
I don't know. It'd be hard to say unless you're in that situation.
For me, it would depend on the response.
Yeah, that as well.
Like if she kind of knew that it was there. I'd be like,
You would, though you think if she had something to hide, she wouldn't have given him the phone or anything in the first place.
yeah, but she probably wasn't also expecting him to fucking scroll back to a year and a half ago.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to like be clever about it, you wouldn't just. It's very easy to see.
That's true.
Like that's the thing. I don't think it's intentional by the sounds of it, at least. All right, brew review. So this week we've been drinking Bluey Ultra Crisp Lager, Australian born and brewed. Here's a little bit about Bluey himself, the man, the myth, or the dog, the myth, the legend. Bluey, a dog who defied the odds and became an Aussie legend. The oldest living dog who spent nearly 30 years working cattle and sheep. Holy shit, that's a pretty old dog. Bluey represents the true Aussie spirit of hard work and loyalty, of getting the job done and then relaxing with your best mate and a beer. Although again, if it really represented it, why would this be fucking 0.9 of a standard drink? If you were sitting there with your mate after a hard day's work and he brought you out a fucking 0.9.
He bought you out an ultra crisp lager.
Yeah, he's an ultra fucking crisp. You'd be pissed off.
Mate, if you don't bring me a VB long neck.
Yeah, something to be, or a fucking. I'd expect a Tooheys New after a long day at work, not a
Tooheys
fucking
New long neck.
0.9. I don't love it.
You don't love it?
Nah.
Do you like it?
Nah, I wouldn't buy it again. It's not the worst. Like it's not the worst, but it's not that good either.
Would you buy it again if it was on special? That seems to be like our reoccurring thing.
Probably not. It just doesn't beat anything that I'd normally get. Like, and it doesn't even beat me wanting to try something new. I'd rather try something new than drink this again. It's just pretty shit, to be honest. It all frothed up, and I can't even really remember fucking shaking it that much. I guess whoever fucking was working at Vito yesterday, I just shook the whole fucking 6-pack.
Maybe we've got a bad batch. I don't know, but it's shit. It's up there with one of the worst beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
Like it actually, like it tastes.
What was the worst?
It tastes off.
Was it the Cooper's beer that we had last time that was
The Cooper's beer was rated a bit lower, yeah. But
this is go out of date for another fucking.
Well, that's the thing. I actually checked the best before date because I thought
it's not till November of this year.
No, like it's still fine.
Starting to get a tad concerned there because, yeah, I remember. Well, initially when I first started drinking, I'm like, this isn't too bad. But now that I've had like a couple, I'm like I just don't even feel much motivation to finish it. I will finish it because
there's not even that much flavour to it either. Like it's like this.
Tastes like watery.
It's ultra crisp, but there is no crisp to it. It is flat.
It doesn't taste like a lager.
It's flat.
Shit.
It's crap.
Is it the worst beer we've had so far?
By far.
Because what was the one that we rated kind of crap last time? Was it the Coopers?
I think it was the Coopers.
I think even that I rated above half.
I think I also rated it above 3.
I don't think this is above 3.
This isn't going to make it above a 2 for me. This is a...
I'll finish it because I spent money on it, but...
Like, I actually think... I'm going to give this a 0.9.
0.9 out of 6. Holy shit.
Well, it's crap. I wouldn't buy it. If you put this carton... Say it was a 6-pack, right? In Bolo. 6-pack, $10. If you put that next to, I don't know, like a 6-pack of Byron Bay, and the 6-pack of Byron Bay was its usual $20, I would pick that.
I don't think I would. I'd still buy this for $10.
Nah, this is terrible.
Yeah.
This is awful. This is the worst beer I've ever had.
$10 is...
I've literally had off Great Northern, so it tastes better than this. I remember I went to a friend's house once and we had Great Northern and I was like, geez, this beer tastes like crap. And then I looked at the bottle cap and the bottle cap was rusty and I was like, oh great. Looked at the use by date. It was like 6 months prior. I felt bad, so I finished the beer because he offered it to me. That tasted better than this.
Yeah, it's pretty shit.
It's
I don't think it's above point.
And that's a generous 0.9. The only reason it's not less than that is because it didn't make me throw up.
Did the off Great Northern make you throw up?
No.
Yeah. Then how is this not less? Oh, 0.9, funnily enough, that's what the rate's at. Yeah, because the thing is in my book, anything 0.9 already kind of rates.
Well, that's the thing. It's a low alcohol, flavorless, crap tasting piss water.
So we're gonna eventually on this show we're gonna start rating the 0 alcohol beers. If I bring a 6-pack of 0 alcohol beers here. What are you
I'll
gonna do?
fucking shoot you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
No, I
do
tried to drink zero alcohol for a
it.
while.
I've had a zero alcohol. I actually drank
Zero alcohol
Great
tastes better than
Northern.
this.
The zero alcohol Great Northern yesterday went great. Yeah, it's probably a 2 out of 6 for me. I wouldn't rate it as low as you. It's shit. I wouldn't buy it again.
2.
2.
The third.
If you went to BWS and they said to you, "Oh, we'll give you these for free with your carton purchase," would you still say no? I'd get them for free at least.
I'd use it to like, I don't know, wash my concrete or something.
Seriously, so if you seriously got given a free 6-pack of these, you wouldn't drink them?
No,
No, it's that bad.
I think it's that bad.
For a free 6-pack of these.
I
That's
think
what
it's
I
that
reckon
bad.
you have to think about. Like, if someone, let's say that we went to that corporate.
Because I'm not enjoying it. Like, I drink beer because I enjoy the flavour.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy this. If someone came up to you and said, if someone came up to you and Alice, I'll give you a wristy for free, would you say yes?
Depends what, I don't know. If you hadn't had, well, it's like saying, like you had had sex in a year, but like someone who had won the Guinness World Record for the world's worst root came up to you and was like, "Yo, Alex, you can have me." You still wouldn't have her.
Probably not. This is
But
probably carrying a few.
let's say she's like really hot, like
I think we're getting off topic here. Back to the beer.
back to the beer.
Still sucks.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
love it. It's definitely the worst beer we've had so far.
Yeah.
I don't even really know what to say.
Yeah.
It's made by Pinnacle Drinks. I think that this is a company that's made. Like I recognize the name. Here, we got your phone here. Google Pinnacle Drinks and see what other beers they've made. Because I think that they've made other beers that aren't this crap. Alright, we'll sub back in once Alex finds the results. So we've had a bit of a Google.
We've had a geese.
Honestly, Pinnacle Drinks, the beers that we found initially when we've Googled, aren't good. There are some good ones though.
Like they have a lot of brands, but like
Yeah.
Sail and Anchor, I don't mind. They own Sol. They run Sol.
It's a lot of the cheap shit that you get in Australia. Like, I can't drink Sol. We got a mate who drinks Sol.
They do Beck's. Beck's is
We got a
crap.
mate. That same mate also likes to drink Beck's. I don't understand it.
Better beer is okay.
Better beer is not. I actually like. Well, we'll end up reviewing better beer. I was actually nearly bought it today. There'll be some. It's going to come up in the next few weeks. I reckon better beer.
Apparently they're on Copperbergs. The cider.
I don't know. I
Copperbergs are okay.
can't stand cider.
Copperbergs are alright in terms of cider. So otherwise, I don't like sweet shit. I've said that.
You gotta make sure that at least you finish it though. You know the rule.
Of course. Well, do you want to start the outro and I'll finish this as you go.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Click the links for more content. I don't know if they're necessarily going to be to where I'm pointing. Probably not.
On Aaron's head,
On my head.
we have last week's episode of the podcast.
Yeah, we've also got a link to the short of me trying to do the beer tap in thing
Correct.
that did not work.
Two times failed.
2 times failed. And we've also got a link to subscribe. So make sure you subscribe, check out more of our content, and thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good week. Bye.
Thanks, guys!